Greetings, Dennis Daniels here. This is noteboard. It's cancel. Very useful. Well, sometimes it's useful. Sometimes it's quite confusing. For example, I want to save, or I want to add a note about this page. And so I am logged in because it shows me as logged in, and here are some of my boards, etc., etc. That being said, when I go to add noteboard, it doesn't pick up the board that I'm using. I click on it, and there is no board 1. My boards have names, but the new version is not picking up the board names. And even more curious is this. I can add notes to a page. Blah blah blah. And I can put it anywhere I want, but there's no recognition that this URL is now anywhere in my. I don't know how that got here. Let me try a different one. Let's go here. Save page. I'll put it in board 1. Now I've saved that into board 1. Let's see if it shows up. It did. Okay, so it doesn't recognize the name of my boards when I'm saving it. So I will add a new note here. Save page with thumbnails. Let's see what happens with that. Okay. It looks like it saved all the pages with the thumbnails. This was not here before. Let's try it again with a different page. Okay, so it did work. Just didn't pick up the page names. So that's not the end of the world. I can just drag. See. Oh, look at this. We have our web notes. They do get picked up. Okay. Very good. All right. So I guess the only issue then remaining is that it doesn't recognize the names of my boards, which is quite all right. But at this point, I'm happy with this. So happy with this so far. Except, and now when I go back to my page 1, I see that my web notes are there. And if I create a new board, let's see, how do I create a new board? I know there's a way to create a new board. I just don't remember. Okay, so add board, random, and that's the board number, I think. Oh no, that's a count, that's the note count. So now I have random, so I can drag these in. Actually, and the drag is a little awkward. Yes. Now I just moved it to random, and there it is. Okay, that's that's noteboard, and that's a quick demonstration of how it works. Again, the only thing that's a little confusing is that when you add a noteboard, oh, look at that, and now it's picked it up. Now it has picked it up. Okay, so just took a little time for the software to catch up with me. All right, let's try that again and see if it worked over here. It did work. Okay, so it just took a while for Chrome to pick up on it. Very nice. Thanks for many thanks to the developer, and I will be using Noteboard a lot more. Thanks, and happy computing.